What would be the one thing that you would change about the Syracuse School District if you're elected?
Poverty. We have poverty in our community, and we need to accept that the climate of our schools and the poverty in our community go hand in hand. So as your next Commissioner of Education, I'm going to fight to create trade schools in the Syracuse City School District. Trade schools give graduating students and their families the financial stability they need to be successful. I truly believe that trade schools are an economic solution to an economic crisis.
The one thing that I think I would change is communication, and that would be at every level. I think that with more efficient communication between parties within the district itself, especially at downtown offices and between schools, I think that we can really move forward, especially in terms of coming together and really having effective communication between families and parents and teachers and district officials. I think it's important for us to be able to get together, collaborate, and then move forward, especially on important issues like school discipline and receivership.
I would advocate to bring the families and the district officials together. I think that there is a big disengagement in our communities with the school district, and it is very important that the families become engaged and part of their children's education. That will always give us better academic results. That would be something that would be a priority for me.
The one thing that I would change is the environment. I think the environment in our schools is the biggest issue that we have. There's a number of ways that we can change that, but really off the bat what we can do is support things like the code of conduct, make people feel supported that are in our schools and deal with the environment every day. We have teachers that are very unhappy, teachers that are going to work scared because our schools are not safe. We have students that can't learn, and we have students that are also going to school that are feeling unsafe. All these things compile and cause a number of problems, but we can solve those by showing support, getting in the schools, finding out what's going on, and giving the people that deal with the environment every day what they need to be successful.
The one thing I want to see change specifically with the board is more transparency. I came in 4 years ago talking about needing more transparency in the board, and I've fought every day for that, but there's still a lot more that we can do in that area. Many of the decisions that are made for the district are made without public input or with very minimal input, and then it's only brought about after the fact. We've made this decision, what do you guys think about it, rather than actually getting community input for what's best for the community. We'll begin to see real change in this district when we involve the community to fix our own problems.
As a mother and a former teacher in the school district, I firmly believe actually that where and how our children learn matters. So my first priority would be to critically look at the resources that we have in the district, including how we spend our money, with the ultimate goal of reducing class sizes and reducing overall school population, because I believe that once we take care of that area of school climate, we can take care of a lot of the other issues that we see cropping up in terms of school discipline and how people feel about their schools.
As a school board member, I would advocate to change the way we interact with our community. As a school board member and also with our staff in our district, I feel like it's very important that we're able to engage within our community so that way we understand where our children are coming from, and that way we're better able to help them learn and help them grow and help them become productive citizens here within our community. And I would also just like to see more parent accountability as well as with the teachers engaging and interacting more with parents.
The one thing I would do is to change the increase in participation. I would increase the participation in education. I've said the three most important people in education are the children, the parents, and the teachers. However, the rest of us are support staff. And I think the rest of us, and I say the rest of us, I mean the entire city, the entire state, the entire country, we need to get behind the efforts of the children, the parents, and the teachers. And I think that we see schools isolated, but they're not isolated. They happen within a context. And everyone has a stake in getting involved with improving education. So I would work to increase everyone's participation in education.